I'm sorry.
All right, we got 25. Well, coming in. 3, 2, and
Yeah. So we back, bro. And that's what's up. We are back. It's the Shizzle Show. Yeah. Word. Yo, we got my man Pusha Preme in the building. I knew what you said. That's what's up. What's up, Preme?
Coolin', man. I like it, man. Come on.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you that first. Yeah, how you like the new spot?
I love it, man. I love you guys got the spaces now. I think the only thing you have to add now is some memorabilia, some posters.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, jazz it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
The quality A1.
Yeah. Have you been here to record?
No, I've been here for 80 the artist. He had a listening party here.
Okay.
So like and then I know Scott A and stuff like that. So I know the people that kind of like, you know, that do the ins and outs here.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. Man, so where we gonna begin? First, the Christmas party. Start there. The Christmas party was awesome.
I appreciate that, man.
Thank
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, man, we had a wonderful time at the Christmas party. You rocked out. A lot of people there, vendors. That was cool, man. That was real cool. Not too many independent artists put it together like that.
Yeah, I mean I've done a lot of shows, you know, so I just think that like that experience and just like the gratitude that I have for just like anybody that wants to like give back to the community, I think that's where it all stems from, you know, because that's what it was about at the end of the day, is just making sure that we gave back, you know what I mean? And then we gave back with art, we gave back, you know, to a spot like the Renaissance to where, you know, people wouldn't even think hip hop could exist there. Yeah. So just using like my resources and my plugs to like make everything happen. I think that was like the best part of it, in my opinion. Giving the platform to other artists, having you guys do a lot of podcasts in the back, doing the collab with the food as well too. So, you know what I mean?
Different vendors, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything.
And then the little mini fashion show, that was kind of crazy too.
Yeah, that was lit. And who was the Colombian lady? I don't know, she was like from
Kat,
Brazil,
yeah.
the older lady that helped. What did she do exactly? Did she run the modeling situation?
Yeah, she ran the modeling situation.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah, that was awesome. Right, Serge?
Man, facts.
Word. Man, you've been keeping it moving since man, just damn, Preme, I don't know where to begin with everything that you involved with and what's going on. What's going on now musically? Let's talk about some music. What's up with the music? So what you been putting out? What you putting together? What's going down?
So musically, you know, we accomplished our goal with 1 million streams.
Okay.
And then now we got a connection with Ghana. So our music is in heavy rotation right now in Ghana. We got 2 shows booked for Christmas. So then now we just want to make sure that we lock in Nigeria and Sierra Leone, and I can kind of complete the task of getting the plaque back to Sierra Leone to my grand memorial. So just kind of like, everything's kind of like unfolding. So now we're just working on just a fully Afrobeat project, just so that it doesn't feel like it's like a trend when I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like going back home and putting the pieces together.
Damn, what made you connect with Ghana?
Honestly, the indie label that I'm with, he's from Ghana, and then he went to Ghana and he played in the song at like some lounge or whatever, and then one of the radio DJs were there, and he was like, I need that, come to the station. So he went to the station and he played it, and he's like, can I interview this kid? So he called me, I think it was like on Monday, and he's like, hey, we need to do an interview, and we just did an interview live on air like that, and then from there it's like, then the next DJ, cause you know every station has like a certain DJs that kind of like play the schedule. They always rocking. People sending videos.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so it just grew
Over there.
organically. On some shit. It grew on some shit. I can't even call it. But I feel like that's the whole purpose of it. Is because like, you know, we're just trying to, you know, create that international bridge from Tampa to wherever it may put us in. You know what I mean? So that we don't have to keep getting compared to like the Miamis and the Atlantas. We could just be the city that has a connection overseas, and that's where we get our ins and outs with. You know.
No doubt. Alfie's saying something to me over here, so I was just looking. My bad. Didn't mean to interrupt. Yeah, man, that's awesome. And to go overseas with it.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
The goal is to go overseas because I just feel like the world is bigger than just like our natural radius. And the fact that, you know, music can change so many different lives, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, the black man in America is never really looked at like anything more than sometimes just an entertainer. So to be able to cross over and show them more and show them that no, not only are we entertainers, but we're also artists and creators and innovators and architects and doctors and lawyers and, you know what I'm saying, and fathers, things of that nature. So sometimes you have to get the international light on you so that you get the respect here at home.
That's awesome right there. Because we do need that light set upon us right there. You know what I'm saying? They see us one way when we just said doctors, lawyers, anything, fathers. You know? That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's what's up. Then you got a lot of different events that you do.
Yeah. It's been getting kind of, we've been booked.
Yeah, you know what I'm
library.
saying? Yeah. So let's talk about some of these different events and things like that. I know you got the 420 event coming up.
Yeah, got the 420 event. So in March we have 2 events. Well, I mean, they're not my events, but you know, anybody that books me for an event, I take it as if it's my event as well too. So we have one in Plant City, then we have another one at the factory as well. So what we've been doing is we've been doing this kind of like storyteller set. I'm hoping like everyone like bites and catch on to it, so it could just kind of just improve the integrity of the shows out here. But we call it Tampa Bay Storytellers. So basically, we have a couch. We bring a couch. I have my drummer, and I have my keyboard player, and then Fabian, and then we just tell you a story to the songs as they intertwine with one another. So we tested it out at Shuffle, which did really well. I was like shocked at how well it went. And then we're gonna continue on. So Caleb was like, yo, I need you to do that again. I'm like, we'll probably switch the songs up depending on my mood, but it'll be that same premise of what we want to do. It'll be a storyteller kind of set.
That's another thing that Preme does is he incorporates the live band with it.
Yeah.
So that's another awesomeness that you add to the visual. And Nick was just talking about that. Remember how Nikki was talking about like captivating people when you see him live?
Yes, thank you. Why do you think I'm in here with you? Because I love it.
Yeah, Preme.
You're awesome.
Because he has the live band that he rocks with.
God, yes.
So that's
I
that
have
next
to
level.
see
Back
this.
in the day, that was that Jay-Z. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Word. You know what I mean? That was that Jay-Z. Word. Not everybody does that and does it well. And my man is always rocking with the band.
Appreciate it, man.
They
Now
do their
we're
thing.
trying to implement more of the visuals too. So coming, we did the Christmas party with the projector in the background. So
Oh, that was lit. And that one single, that one that rocks hard.
my Adam and Eve.
Yeah, I think it's Adam and Eve. Are you still pushing that? I know you still pushing
Yeah, no, definitely. Like the goal for that one now is like we want to make sure that Adam and Eve is like a revered song, something that we played at weddings, baby showers. Like when you think Afrobeat, if you don't know Burna Boy, you don't know Wizkid, you don't know Rema or any of them, at least you know Preme. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully I can create that bridgeway to where you get to know them. Like you know when you have like a similar artist or the next song that pops up, hopefully I can do that, and then you can do the same for me. So we just kind of just feeding off each other.
That's what's up, man. What's the team, man? What's Sully and everybody?
Yo, they're all working, man. One thing I can say, man, the team since the beginning of this year, we've been staying busy. After the Jadakiss show, it's like, all right, boom. You know, let's use all these resources that we have when it comes to like managing shows, consulting, videography, pictures, you know, and let's we gotta be like Dragon Balls and go everywhere. And then you help in this area, you help that area, and then what happens now when we come together, then we form that dragon, we do what we gotta do, then we go back out and bring everybody back together again. Mm-hmm. So you know, we have Josh here, he's part of my media team, but you know, we all come together, but you know, we have to be able to stand on our own, so that we ever fell, we could be each other's crutches, you know.
And that's how it should be. Amongst your team. Hell yeah, you shouldn't have to go outside. You got your brother there, he help you. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig that. And everybody has something to bring to the table too. Everybody working together.
Yeah, shout out to Nexus, man. Nexus Visual.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Next.
He captured a lot of dope visuals from the last show that we did for at the Ritz with Antonio Brown. So like I can't wait till he finishes that. And also we were shooting for our mini doc that we're dropping on Amazon Prime this summer. So it's gonna be like a really dope turnout.
No doubt.
Like the turnout of like what we're trying to do for like Tampa in a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be really good to kind of like set the bar at a certain place, and then other people who are like probably well endowed with it, they'll be able to take it to like the next level, and then we just keep bouncing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point in time, the NBA didn't have a 3-point line. Do you know that?
Yeah, back in the day.
And then now it's like the way of the game. So that's all I'm trying to do is just create the 3-point line, and then just figure out different ways that we can kind of like do our art, do our craft, and then bring out the inner child with everybody, so that people don't feel like you just gotta just work, save money, and then die. Like, that's not how life's supposed to be. You know?
Exactly. That's 100% correct. Easy.
Hey.
How you doing? The last time I seen you, man. Bring life into the world. Congratulations.
I am. Thank you. But yeah, so I've been seeing you moving, keeping things going. I was just telling Prez how you pretty much like stay consistent. You know, like once a month, at least twice a month, you're doing something new and different. So what does that look like for you right now? How are you enjoying it?
I mean, it's enjoying. It's like I can't even put emotions with
enjoying it.
I can't put emotions with the work, man. I gotta be a robot for now.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, then I'll overthink it too much, you know what I'm saying? It just has like, create an objective, stay to your work. Create an objective, stay to your word. It's just gotta be like that for me until we get to it.
Yeah.
But I enjoy that people enjoy it. If that makes any sense. So as long as like the crowd's interacting, as long as like people just like, you inspire me, as long as someone's like, yo, I'm following you, or like how she's like, oh, I love that, then I know at least I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Word, that's pretty much how I feel with the show and things. You know what I mean? You just keep it moving and grooving. And to me, it's like, you might score 40 this game, we got another game next week, so I gotta continuously keep scoring 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like if you score 40 and you get emotional about it, like I scored 40, then, then you change the process of why, because you might score 40 because your matchup was good, and you might score 10 and then you're like, oh man, am I falling off? So I can't.
Or you just there smelling yourself for no reason. You know? When it's quality with consistency, you gotta keep doing that and keep it moving and grooving. So that's some of my formulas. You know what I mean? You have these elements in your game as well. But I love the way you like you think about it as an artist. A lot of these artists out here they're just trying to be artists, just trying to show they shine and, you know what I mean, put the brick to the ear on the gram or whatever, you know, they're just trying to do that. You never hear artists come out and actually have like integrity about themselves, especially with these days. And like you trying to spread some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on the people, as well as make international connects and do different things. That's what's up, bro. And then like another thing that I hear too here in Tampa is like a lot of the artists and everything have a lot of hatred for each other. But I don't never see Preme move in that realm. You know what I'm saying? And it's always love wherever you at and whoever you rock with. And you rock with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that's awesome. Cause that's how I move. I mean, I don't move with all that energy, with all that unnecessariness. We ain't got time for all that shit. We're trying to make things happen. You know what I mean? So I want to commend you on that too.
No, man. Same to you, man. I've never heard no bad gossip about you since I've been out here, and it's just like it's easier to lead with love and just take pride in just being creative. Sometimes people they have these insecurities that they're not really cool with. You know what I'm saying? But they should make a song about it. Be like, yo, I'm insecure that I'm not a really good artist, but I feel like I'm a good artist and no one shows me love. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about it, and then throughout the music, I think they'll find themselves. But the thing is, like, there's so much pressure on melanated people in America that like they don't even want to be vulnerable. But then you look at all the music that's been popping since Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Jay-Z, Nas, Kid Cudi, Kanye West, even Drake. Vulnerability is the secret to music, because now I get to relate to you. I can't relate to you. You got 18 chains on you, bro. I'm not rich. You rich.
And that's funny because the very second time I met you, it was at the 88.5 interview, and you brought up the fact that you use your music for therapy because of the change in event that happened with your grandmother.
Yep.
And how you had to keep it moving, but you used that. You had a project, but you knew you had to go through the process, so you used it in your music for therapy. So I just remember you saying like that's the process that most of y'all need to take, is actually taking the time to speak on it in your music or whatever your craft is, so that you can heal and move forward. So you can, you can be balanced. Like there's no point of moving forward if you still got a lot of emotions and things tied, because it's gonna catch you one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Throw out there.
Yo, isn't that where we met Preme? Was
No,
when
we met
had
him.
that interview at 88.5?
We met him before, yeah. That was our first. No.
That's when we first met Preme.
Yeah, because he can't. Yeah,
Word,
that was
yeah,
our
we
first.
vibing. So
You
shout out
came
to
for
Tom
the interview.
Capone. Shout out to Tom
Yeah, you
Capone
came
because
for
he
your
booked us all
interview,
that day.
and
Yeah,
then he
booked
came
us.
to the show.
I just came from the show that day too.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where we met.
We met
just
you and your
boom.
team.
Word. We
And
just hit it
then
off
you
since
gave
then.
him, and then we did the interview with him that next, I think, week or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he came through and then.
Then we just kind of stayed connected from there.
That feels like I didn't pay for 100 years.
But I told you
know?
with my observation, I think I shared this to him too, but I told you this. I always see like how he's just gonna be somebody that's gonna go from one level to one level to one level, like with nonstop. But it's always gonna be better than the next level.
Wow.
Like that's just kind of what he gives off.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
But
maybe
you're
just-
brother trying to level up though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So,
Yeah, no, trying to. I feel like, I feel like everybody has like a Preme in them or just like a creative spark in them. And the thing is like, cause like, looking at my youngest daughter, it's like, she's over adventurous all the time, climbing the couch, jumping from here, going under the table, like doing the baby talk and stuff like that. And I think about it just like, when does that stop? You know what I'm saying? Because the soul doesn't grow, you know what I'm saying? The soul's always the soul. The body grows. The body grows like a tree and then it dies. So what happens to that person that was there? What made them stop being that person? What made them be grumpy? What made them be a hater? What made them be happy? What made them go through heartbreak? And that's the part of the individual that I'm trying to bring out of everybody. And that's the reason why I try, because as times move, you have to keep up with the time. So I just think of dope things that I think that people would appreciate,
That's good, and it's what it does is help people bring that back out. So some of your events and things that you do, it'll have them bringing that inner child back out and trying to figure out where they are, like because when you think about like a little boy, right? Sometimes life makes that little boy have to grow up prematurely, and he still like want to be that inner child, but life is just pushing him to do something else. And it's
them
like,
damn circumstances.
yeah, and even with women,
situations,
circumstances pushes you to be more grown than you want to be.
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah, environment,
trauma, like
hell yeah.
it is. So that's what I
Health.
appreciate.
People have health, have ailments.
Because you think about the artists,
All kind of different.
women or men. You think about the artists that talk about their trauma gets more play.
Yeah, like SZA, like that, whoever hurt you, my bad.
Yeah.
That song Kill Bill is crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Like just like the penmanship of what she's saying and the emotion driven to it, like damn,
And it's real. You could tell when it's like real and not fabricated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's really something happened.
You really needed that song to get that
Get
out.
that out. Hey, look,
You know what I mean?
16 ain't enough.
Word.
Facts.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Nick? You look like you might have a question or something.
I'm just sort of fascinated with your look, your marketing,
thank you.
your branding. I could relate a little bit. I guess when I saw you, it was like seeing a family member. Being in this industry, you get a lot of criticism.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of people judging you and making their comments as who you are, not with all this on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about me, but I think that's why too I started covering up a little bit, because I was like, people are gonna talk and people are gonna look no matter what, and probably the majority of the time say something negative. So I guess I just wanted to say, give them something to look at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did you come up with your with this beautiful
So
image
kind
of
of
yours?
for me, I would say it was about like, what are we in 23 now? 10, 20, like 10. So it's 10. My bad. I don't believe in time, so it's like it's hard for me to like mirror time sometimes. 13 years ago. Okay, it was 13 years ago. So I watched the interview with MF Doom, and R.I.P. Doom. And for me, when I moved back here, I didn't want like me pursuing a craft to interfere with my personal life. So my daughter was in high school at the time, so I didn't want to be like the rapping dad, you know what I'm saying? Because she started to go to high school, I moved back down to make sure that she finished high school. But the thing is, like, we was already doing things in New York that kind of like put us at a good level. And then I was part of a label. Then once my brother stopped making music for the time being, then I was like, all right, well, let me just go back down and be like a responsible adult. And you know, then like I still was creating. I just didn't want people to know I was creating because I didn't want to like get tied into like what it takes to be an artist. Because being an artist 24/7 is exhausting. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to deal with, you know, people that want to come up, people that want to ask you questions, people who don't like you because you're an artist and you're better than them. It's just like, that's just crazy to me. So watching the interview with Doom had a similar story. His brother died and he became the metal face Doom. My brother stopped making music and I became Pusha Preme. So now it just kind of gives me the opportunity to kind of coexist. So now if he has a birthday party, right, and I show up as Pusha Preme, now we have a birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Now if I show up as a birthday party and I'm off the clock, then I'm off the clock and I could just enjoy the friendship. You know what I'm saying? It just I feel like we all have to have like a little bit of borders. But being an artist or just like a famous person in today's day and age is almost impossible because of the cameras. We see how much like Kanye gets for it, and that's just one person who's documenting it. Who knows what Madonna gets? Who knows what Drake gets? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and people are getting more egregious with it every day to where like they want to hurt you. And I have girls, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody like spying my daughter because I'm Pusha Preme just to send me a single. That's crazy, but things like that do happen.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I just eliminated all of my personal stuff like off the planet from there. Like no Facebook, no IG, no Instagram, no nothing.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you know,
I
so
can
just
dig that though.
That's cool.
You might go to be in Walmart with your babies just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
work. They don't know. You always get a chance to separate it. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I had to. And at first, like some people was thinking that knew both sides was like, oh, you're being dramatic about it. But as soon as that we hit the billboard, that's when it got really crazy. Like nothing was genuine. I couldn't have conversations with people, and I'm a social butterfly. So imagine that, you know what I'm saying? Because I always think that somebody wants something from me.
Yeah.
So now it's like you can't even have the opportunity to, because if I'm working, and I'm like, my time is like very valuable. You know what I'm saying? So, and I live an hour away, so I'm not even in Tampa like that anymore, like how I would like to be. So, you know, that's why I created it. But it also humbles me as an artist, because sometimes an artist will look themselves in the mirror and be like, I'm the man. And you're like, chill out, bro. You just make music. You know what I'm saying?